Good morning, my dear students. Let's continue the chapter cyber ethics. So, as I told you earlier, today we will going to discuss about the proprietary software. Okay. So, proprietary software does not allow the user to alter or modify the source code. Okay. This software it doesn't allow the user to alter or modify any source code. This software can only be used in the way prescribed by the manufacturer. This can be used only one way, that is prescribed by the manufacturer. The back-end code of proprietary software is kept as secret from the public, and anyone attempting to re-engineer or copy the code is subjected to be illegal action the software's owner. Only the original author or proprietary software can legally copy, inspect and alter the software. Getting? And in order to use proprietary software, computer user must agree about the license display in the front, that they will not do anything with the software, and the software authority have not expressly permitted. Getting? Microsoft Office and Adobe Photoshop are example of proprietary software. To use proprietary software, one has to pay a license fee to the manufacturer. This is about the proprietary software. Now let's see about the open source software. Open source softwares are softwares which source code that any can inspect, modify and enhance. It is a software that with source code that anyone can inspect, modify and enhance these softwares. Okay, these open softwares. Source code is the code computer program can manipulate to change how a piece of software or a program or your application work. Okay, the source code is the code that computer programmer can modify, manipulate or change a piece of software or program or application. Programs who have access to a computer program's source code can improve the program by adding features to it or fixing part that doesn't allow work currently. Okay, the programmers who have accessed the computer program source code can improve the program by adding features to it or fixing the parts that doesn't always work currently. Okay, or correctly. By placing an open source license on a original work, a person or organizer agree to make and program codes available to the public or allow anyone to modify, enhance or re-engineer a program code or allow the creator or creation of derived work or allow the program to be utilized for any purpose to the user or as per the wishes of the user. Okay, the open source movement was started to spread the concept idea of an open source software. Okay, programmers who support the open source movement philosophically contribute to the open source community by voluntarily writing and exchanging programming code for software development. LibreOffice and the GNU image manipulation program are example of open source software. These are the some example of your open source software. Now important terms, what is there? OSS means open source software. Okay, flows, free Libra and open source software. Okay, this is a program software developed by informal collaborative network of the programmers. Okay, the source code is open source. Then GNU is not Linux. Okay, it is an operating system which is open source. Now FSF, Free Software Foundation. Okay, non-profit organization to support the free software movement. Then OSI, Open Source Initiative, to promote open source software. Now your freeware, software which is freely available, free of cost and allow copyright and further distribution. Now next is your W3C, Worldwide Consortium, to provide software standards to be followed worldwide. Okay, now freedom of information was established for transparency, government accountability, education and general public protection against misengagement or mismanagement and corruption. More than 70 countries with government representation approved the original Freedom of Information legislation. This is about your open source software. Now let's see about the digital divide. The digital divide refers to the interface between people who have easily access to the internet and those who do not. Okay, it is the difference between the people who can easily access the internet and who do not. People who do not have access to the internet are at the disadvantage since they do not have access to the huge amount of information and could not use its various services such as communication, video, conferencing, etc. Okay, this digital divide exists between rural and urban population. As you can see that this digital divide is exists between the rural and urban people of different race, income and education. Okay, developing and emerging nations in terms of the availability of the internet. In the recent time, however, the digital divide may be shrinking with cheaper mobile devices and better and cheaper network coverage. Netiquette refers to the rules that people should follow while communicating and interacting on the internet. Okay, netiquette refers to the rules that people should follow while communicating and interacting on the internet. Netiquette is a code of good behavior on the internet. This includes several aspects of the internet such as email, social media, online chat, web forms, website comments, multiplayer gaming and other types of online communication. Okay, getting? Now, given here are some good example of your netiquette. Never type using only capital letters. It is like shouting online. Okay. Now second is your avoiding making offensive or a rude comment online. Do not post private or embarrassing images or comments. Respect others. Privacy by not sharing personal information, photo or videos that another person may not want to publish online. Never spam other by sending large amount of unsocial emails. Next is your don't scroll people in web forms or website comments by repeatedly nagging or annoying them. Don't plagiarize. When you borrow something from someone, give them the credit. Give the site when you have got your information. Don't steal those photographs of the web. They could be copyrighted. Okay. Get permission and give credit where credit is due. Stick to the topic when posting in online forms or when commenting on photos or videos, such as YouTube or Facebook comments. Do not be offensive. Verify facts before reporting or reposting. Now, avoiding the overuse of emotion in your messages or photos. Thanks other who help you online. So here your chapter is over. So please complete the exercise and write it down. Okay, I will check it. Till then, take care.